Hey y'all, so it's me. Today is 420 and happy 420 to y'all that celebrate it. I will not be celebrating 420 today. I will not be partaking in the festivities because I have to go to work. And so, really quick, I wanted to come and do a review on this book right here, The Complete Idiot's Guide to Chakras. Chakra. Chakra is like the Sanskrit word for energy centers. And you have, depending on which you believe, you have about 7. From root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown chakras. Okay, so this book really explains how to balance what your chakras are, why they're important, and how to balance them. So I've had this book actually for I've had this book for a couple of years, and I never did read it because I'm always ching, and so I end up collecting more books than I do reading them. And so I picked up this book because I felt like, okay, in order for my intuition to flow, in order for everything within me to calm down and settle and get like this balance, I really needed to balance my chakras. And so this book will tell you, like I said, what a chakra is. It explains in the beginning, it explains what a chakra is, what they do, what each one is, and I have a highlighted area I'm going to read. So it explains what your first chakra is, your second, your third, your fourth, your fifth, your sixth, and your seventh. And then it also tells you, okay, if your chakra is balanced, what those characteristics looks like, and if it's overactive, what that looks like, and if it's underactive, if it's closed, what those chakras look like. And so, and then it also goes through telling you, how to balance it, colors to wear, sleeping more, mind, body, and spirit, and yoga, what yoga poses go with which pose, all of that good old stuff. And so, I know I did a video a few weeks ago, and I was telling y'all how I've always been like all over the place, and y'all can probably tell in my videos, I'm always all over the place. And that since I realized that I was ranting, I need to bring it down. And so, anywho, I am almost always all over the place, and I think I was telling y'all that that happened because I didn't really get that sense of security and trust when I was a little girl because, of issues with my mom and, my siblings. I was there to see all of them move when they all went to go stay with different people. All of my siblings were raised by different people. And, it just, I didn't get a feeling of being secure. I never knew who was going to walk into my life, who was going to walk out of my life. Those questions, am I good enough? I didn't feel like I was good enough for my mom to love me, or for me to be with her, and all of those feelings. And I'm pretty much taking all of that, taking it into adulthood with me. And so now all of this is out of balance because of that. And if you want to go through psychology, you can, and even psychologists will tell you that your childhood shapes your adulthood, but it's up to you to fix it. And so that's what I'm trying to do. And so I did a chakra test. I'm going to try to find a link, and I will post the link where you can actually do the chakra test. And just what I thought, my root chakra is all the way, it's 79% closed. 79% closed. And so, I'm going to read directly from this book. I'm going to skip some stuff. And, your first chakra is called the root chakra, the earth chakra, the foundation chakra, or the official use, or the use of the official Sanskrit term, Muladhara chakra. I think I said that right. The first chakra is located at the base of your spine, in front of your tailbone. Its symbolic color is red, and its symbolic element is earth. I was trying to see if I had my bracelet. I wear a bracelet with red beads. Y'all might have seen it in my video from yesterday. But anyway, this chakra is also the center for your feelings of safety, survival, and security, and the very root and foundation of your physical body. It all starts here. When your first chakra is healthy and open, you feel a sense of connection to the earth. You feel comfortable in your own body, and you feel safe. You feel physically healthy, financially secure, and you have a strong sense of self. You know who you are and where you belong. That's when you're like, when some people don't understand when people are like really flighty and they're like, you know, all over the place all the time, because they're like, okay, whatever. You have a strong root chakra. You have a strong base. It developed when you were younger. Maybe you had, you know, really strong parents who made sure that you knew who you were. But for others, you know, they provided that safety that you needed. They provided that security. You always knew that when you came home, mom was going to be there, or dad was going to be there, or mom and dad were going to be there. And that you didn't worry about, you know, were they going to have enough money to feed you and stuff like that. And some of us grew up in a little bit different circumstances. There were times where when I was little, I used to worry if Big Mama was going to have enough money for food. You know, stuff like that. So I grew up real poor, y'all. Real poor. Okay, so anywho, if your first chakra is too tightly closed, you may feel flighty and untethered. You are too much in your head or too swayed by emotions. You aren't sure what home is, or you feel lost. You sometimes feel like you just might float away into the sky because you don't really feel like you belong anywhere. You may have trouble managing your money and practicing good health habits. You might even get so distracted by your thoughts or strong feelings, or even by spiritual practice like meditation or prayer, that you forget to do basic survival things like pay your bills or brush your teeth or eat your dinner. You might tend to trip a lot, have trouble balancing in yoga poses, or twist your ankles, or you may have hip and foot pain. I highlighted that passage because that passage is the freaking story of my life. When I read it to my husband, he was like, oh my God, Misha, did they just describe you in the book? I was like, yeah, they did. And it goes on with every single chakra. Some of my chakras are too open. Some of them are too closed. The other ones are okay. My heart chakra, I know it used to be too open. And so this is a really good book. I really highly recommend it. Even though it says The Complete Idiot's Guide, it's not for idiots. It's just for people who are laymen and just really wants to know. And it really breaks it down. And it's a really great book. And so I highly recommend it. I really highly recommend it. Especially those of you who were saying that, you know, you felt unbalanced and, you know, y'all had similar stories about parents and stuff like that. Get this book. It's not expensive. You can get it on thriftbook.com. Thriftbooks.com. And that is an online store, and it has like used books. That's why I got this. I don't ever buy any of my books full price unless until I check thriftbooks.com. If they don't have it, then I'll buy it full price. And so you'll see me in Walmart on the internet looking at pictures of books and writing down the names. And then I go to www.thriftbooks.com. And that's where I go. And I get my books. So I might can find a referral code, because, you know, like if you buy and then I can get some money too. So all right, y'all. So anywho, I need to go and work out and do my yoga and do some meditation before I go to work. And so